Jerry Leggy, Jerry Legely. Hey, what's up guys? So I haven't made an Ask Zen in way too long and I feel really bad, so I'm gonna do 100 questions all in one episode. Yeah, this is gonna be very difficult, and I also have to say all these with my sore gums from losing my wisdom teeth. So let's go! Tiber Septim Talos, Lord of Tamriel says, do you praise Talos? No, I don't believe in the 9 divines, I believe in the 8 divines. Talos is not a god. He's a demigod, it's not the same. Does Skyrim truly only belong to the Nords? Yes, of course. What is your opinion on the current Dunmer and... he spelled Argonian wrong, but oppression? I don't care because I don't care about those people. What types of PC games do you play? Obviously Skyrim. Do you like anime? Yes, of course. If so, what are your favorites? I've already answered that a lot of times. Who is your favorite author? I can't read. Do you like philosophy? Still can't read. What is your favorite movie genre? Anything that's like Mean Girls. Courtney Phillips says, what's better, a giraffe or pony? Giraffes, of course. What is your opinion on My Little Pony? I think giraffes are still better. Alex says, would you ever tell anyone your phone number in a No, why? He also says, how old are you? 16. Zach Stubbs, I actually know this guy who goes to my school. What is your favorite soda pop and favorite energy drink? I don't drink energy drinks, but I do like root beer. Zach also asks, what is your favorite creepypasta story? My favorite one is the one with the hotel where the guy looks inside the keyhole and then he can see the big red eye of the girl. That's like so creepy. Anonymous says, I get what you say and all, but what the fuck, man? There is more to life than I do. I have nothing against you, but like, dude, you need a girlfriend to get out of the house or more. I have nothing against you cause damn you hot, but still get a life. Just to be clear, I'm not the only one who didn't understand that, right? Anonymous person says, what's so bad about gaming? I'm an emo and totally UXOXO. By the way, have seen the film V for Vendetta? It's got hilarious murder scenes. I feel like you had good intentions behind this message, but you didn't spell a lot of words right. Riley says, do you listen to Black Veil Brides and Pierce the Veil? I don't listen to either of them, but I do listen to Black Veil Brides. I don't know, that doesn't make sense. Like, I don't listen to their band, but sometimes I'll listen to their songs because they do make a couple of good ones. Haley Shapiro says, do you think alpacas are a myth? Of course, you can't prove alpacas are real. Haley Shapiro also says, and again, have you ever decided to sell bracelets in your store? No, I can't because they don't allow you to. There's only like a certain type of objects you can sell there. It sucks I don't know you personally, but would you ever want to meet a fan and possibly become best friends? Since when have I had fans? Do you ever get tired of the same questions like, you're cute and do you love me and stuff like that? Actually I kinda do. It does get a little bit annoying. It's like, I don't like people to be like, oh yeah, you're a YouTuber, you're cool. I want them to be like, you're this guy. It doesn't really make any sense. Big Blue Bra says, oh, that hurts so bad to say that. With so many B's. And it's like, do you like big blue bras? No, I really don't. Jenna Unipie says, would you ever date a fan? No. If you answered no, why? Because I'm not V1I. Allison killed 6. Your hair is fantastic. La 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 la. It's actually not right now because I don't feel very good and I shouldn't even be making this video, but yeah, I look like shit today. Amber 3 says, ow. Amber 3 says, hi, you're adorable, how old are you? 16, what state do you live in? Washington. Have you told your parents you're pansexual? I don't see the point. I mean, straight people tell their parents no. Yes, I have, but in America, usually when you tell your parents, you get lynched, so it's a little bit different. Are you single? Yeah, of course. Meredith says, what are your top 5 favorite bands? I've already answered this one a lot. Hey, Anthony, how often do you masturbate? Carrie says, do you have a P.O. box? If not, are you thinking about getting one? Actually, I do, but I want to wait until I have more people who want to send me stuff. It's not really worth paying money to buy something that you're not really going to use. Haley Baker says, can we be friends and talk and stuff? And also, what made you want to start YouTube? Yeah, we can be friends, but I don't know about talking, like, cause like a lot of people, what they mean by talking is they want to have my phone number and like call me every day, and that's, and no, I literally don't text like anyone. I started making YouTube because I wanted to make some videos. I don't really know why. It's like, why would you have an Instagram and post pictures on your Instagram? Because you want to share your pictures and you want to make stuff. Kaiwai Monster says, what do you fanboy about the most? I'm torn between Dean and Matt Smith. Lola Ortiz, I think that's how you pronounce your name, says, would you eat my dog? No, because I'm not Vietnamese. Jared McCartney says, hi there, my name is Jared McCartney. The second my contract is up, I am working for myself, okay? Plus, I'm in the #1 network right now, Fullscreen. Why would I leave for this network that I've never heard of? Teddy Bear says, hey Anthony, how often do you eat rainbows? Not right now, because my teeth are all bloody. How are you awesome? I don't know how I answer that. Good evening, sir. How are you awesome? How am I what? How are you awesome? I don't know. Do you think Teddy Bear is a good name for a channel? I mean, like, you could have any sort of name. You could have your name be Graveyard Girl and still be famous. How do I make the name one name on the YouTube channel? What? P.S. Your videos are amazing. Well, thank you. Friendly Emily says, when is your birthday? It is actually December 7th. What is your favorite emoji? You know the purple thing that looks like a dildo? Yeah, that one. Are you fond of the color black? I guess. I don't really care. I mean, I wear a lot of black, but, you know. Team Edward or Team Jacob? Team Matt Smith. Bye! Oh, okay. P.S. You're just so... Penn Alistair says, what is the youngest of age you would date someone? If you're wondering, I'm 14. Are you trying to, like, set me up with you? Like... I'm just saying, I'm 14, you know, I'm almost at puberty. Emo Kitty says, pink bras or magenta bras? What is with all the questions about bras? Allison T45 says, pee in public or pee in a bush? Well, I already pee in public, like, on people and stuff. Like, that's how I make money, so. LC says, would you ever have a long distance relationship? Relationship. Nobody says, how can I feel pretty? P.S. I love you. You feel pretty just by seeing yourself as pretty. Like, if you think you're pretty, then you are pretty, because it doesn't really matter what other people think, because it's not like their brain is part of your brain. If I asked you out, then would you say yes or nah? I'm just asking. Probably no, considering I've never met you. Hey, would you like to be in a dedicated relationship with me? You? Who are you? Chesney Marie also says, oh, will you please give me a shout out on one of your videos? Do people not realize how this works? Will Bergman says, I just want to say I love your videos. Questions, would you go to Comic-Con with me and my friend on New York, October 9th to 12th? I can't go to New York considering that's on the other side of the country, so... I'm thinking of making videos with my friends. What are some helpful or inspiring tips? Sell your body out to YouTube. That's usually the best way to go. Be a YouTube prostitute. I mean, that's what I do. Is there any way we could talk and or possibly get to know each other? I don't know if I should answer this one, because this one sounds kinda rapey. My friend Zoe Taylor asked a few questions on here, so I was wondering if you could tell her that she's amazing best friend. Do people not understand that this is going on my page? Like, this is going to be there. You're gonna see the questions. You can tell them yourself. Kareem says, how do I become a unicorn? You have to eat rainbows. I think I've said this before. I solemnly swear I'm not a snowman. I believe you. Do you want to build a snowman? I no longer believe you. Alexis says, how are you so Kaiwai? I don't know. Anonymous says, do you play any instruments? If so, which ones? What's an instrument? Yuke says, what is your biggest fear? Yuke. You see what I did there? You see what I did there? No? Okay. Unicorn says, can I be your girlfriend, please? Oh wait, I'm ugly, sorry. What just happened? Cherry says, that's a really cool name. I wish I was named Cherry. Why are you so awesome? Because I've got a gun and I force people to say I'm awesome. Show us number 69 on your camera roll. 69, really? Who is your idol? You are actually. Oh my god, I'm such a big fan of you, Cherry. What is your favorite girl name? Cherry. Matthew Simpson says, I want to say thanks for answering my questions, and you have helped me. I'm pansexual and I've been asked what does it mean, and it gets on my nerves. And also, can you follow me? Jay McRonald says, can I oh, damn. Can you shout out no commentary? It's like people think that I'm just here to like give them shoutouts and make them popular. Yeah, that's who I am. I'm the guy that everyone uses. Alright, I'm sorry guys, my camera died and I had to spend like an hour freaking recharging it, so let's get back into this before it dies again. Abby Cross says, how do you flirt / talk to your crush? I just poke them in the face until they love me. Abby Cross says, what's your heritage? Where are your ancestors from? Also, do you have a driver's license? No, I do not. And, I actually, my great-grandmother was in, she survived the, concentration camps and whatnot, because I'm actually from Jewish descent, which is fun, I guess. Winnie Hut Jr. says, you're pretty cool, but why do you put such stupid comments on vids on YouTube front page? The same reason you put a stupid comment on my videos. Adrian Montano says, what time is it? I feel like you're trying to make me say Adventure Time! Do you watch Blue Exorcist? No, because I have a life. Do you listen to 3 Days Grace? If yes, what do you think about their new lead singer? I don't care, because I don't listen to them. Anon says, why aren't you this lively at school? And yes, I go to your school. You're obviously lying, because if you actually knew me in school, you would know I'm pretty cray-cray. Do you have to hit score? V1 Cry, you really named yourself V1 Cry. How do I become a radical unicorn? I was eating a ton of Lucky Charms, it doesn't work. Well, what V1I does to become a unicorn is he rapes little girls. So you could always try that, V1 Cry. An average vampire says, do you like to read? If so, what is your favorite book? I don't know how to read. Luca de Male Queen says, unicorns are unitados. I must know. If you really must know, my favorite is actually America Medina says, what is your favorite food and dessert? By the way, you're cute and awesome. Thank you. I like anything chocolatey. Turtle says, oh Jesus, this is a very big comment. Okay, first I just want to say I'm a huge fan, so questions now. 1, if you could read minds but couldn't choose whose minds to read, it would just happen. Or you could fly, but it just happened at random times, you couldn't control it. Which one would you choose? I would choose to read people's minds, because why would I want to be flying around and then just be like, oh, it shut off, I'm gonna die. Out of every song in the world, which most closely describes your life? How do you want trouble when you walked in? If you had to listen to one song out of all of these forever, which would you choose? Fallen Angels, In the End, Here We Go, or King for a Day? Here We Go, because I really like that song. What 5 superpowers would you have if you were in a zombie apocalypse? That's not how you spell that, but I don't think you get superpowers in the zombie apocalypse, so... Speaking of zombie apocalypse, sorry if I spelled that wrong, what would you prefer as your weapon? I would prefer to use like a really, really big dildo shoved on a baseball bat and just smack zombies in the face with it. Do you watch anime? Of course I do. Miniature Flamingo says, how old are you? I am 16. Have you ever been to Warped Tour? No, I don't have a life. Have you ever watched Black Butler? No, it's not a good show. What advice do you have for people dealing with self-harm? Don't do it. It's not hard, you just simply stop doing it. That's how I stopped. So, JD says, will you do a room tour? Please, I saw a poster. Oh yeah. I guess. Here, if you can look around, there's like a green screen, and then there's that. That's the Doctor Who poster. I want to add more posters. But yeah, that's pretty much it. It's my room. It's very small. That's what she said. Shay Teller says, can you check DM on Instagram? I actually did check it, and this is a really old one, so I'm just gonna skip this. If you could be any animal, which one would you be? I love you. I would be a turtle. Cinder says, is it okay if I love you? I guess? Kareem the Ghost Boy says, can I get a mini-sized Anthony please? Especially one that says bow ties are cool. That would be so awesome to have like little plushies of me. Oh my gosh. Serena12453 says, would you ever date a fan or friend? Like I said, that probably sounds weird considering like asking you date a friend, but you said you didn't like a fan, so I don't know. What? I wouldn't date someone who knows me as Zenn. I would date someone who doesn't even know me. So I wouldn't want to have like an advantage over someone because it's not really the same. You don't get the same kind of relationship. Anonymous says, I know I will never meet you, and there's probably no way I'll ever get a chance to know you personally. I just wanted to let you know that I've been watching your videos since like Sorry for that, I just ran out of footage on my camera, so I need to kind of keep this going. But I am happy I could have helped you. Tommy Goodwin says, are you in love with someone? I'm in love with everyone. It's just, it comes down to whether I love them enough to hurt myself to be with them. Shannon Fassbender says, can we play Minecraft together? Please, 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 please. I guess, yeah, I kind of have a server, but Minecraft has been really crappy lately. There's been a lot of things going on, I don't know if you've heard, but I'm not going to be playing it for a while. Are you ever going to do something like Omegle thingy so we can talk to you and hear your voice? I did that once and like no one showed up, so... Evil Teddy says, would you ever get Twitter back? Oh my gosh, I'm so happy you said that. I actually have a Twitter now, you can follow it. It's at TheRealZen, I think. Alex Swenson, I actually know this kid. How hard is it making videos? It is very hard. It's a lot of tedious editing and hair pulling, especially when you're doing 100 questions. Crystal says, list 5 bands you listen to. I've already done this. Jenny Coled says, play or look up Dramatical Murder, please. What? Is this porn? What is happening? Shania Prince says, what's the most embarrassing thing you've done in front of your crush? By the way, you're really funny. I think the most embarrassing thing is there's this girl I dated and I stepped on her foot like 4 times in one day. She wasn't wearing shoes. It was on her birthday too. I don't know why she wasn't wearing shoes. Well, we were swimming, but I put on my shoes and I stepped on her foot like 4 times. I was like, I'm so sorry I did it again. It was so awkward. Light Yagami says, he's still alive? Spoiler alert for a show that's 7 years old. On a scale of 1 to 10, what's your favorite color in the alphabet? Greg Jackson says, I know we're friends, but can we be something more? This isn't actually an easy on. How does it feel to be a troll victim for once? Hee hee hee. Is that what you would call that? Trolling? Okay. Yuka says, if you could go anywhere in the world, where would you go? I would go to Denmark because it seems like they know what they're doing. Julia says, do you like reading? I can't read. Why do you guys keep asking me this? Lucas says, would you marry me? Love you. Oh, totally. I don't know you, but let's commit ourselves forever. Yeah. Annie says, you makes me say hot buckets. Merp. Of course. Potato says, do you like Asking Alexandria? No, but I do know what they are, but I don't listen to them. Lovely Bones says, what is the best movie you've seen so far? The Notebook. What is the best book I can't read! Tabanga says, I love you, Anthony. You are a wonderful person. I hope you get to meet each other one day. Question, if you and Trevor were trapped on an island, who would be the first to make a move? Hard to ask because I feel like it would be you. Ooh, and do you know you would be the top? I would be the top. Meow Pants says, what do you think about the statement Meow Pants? When you say that, I think of like leggings with like cats on them. Scarlet Vanity says, how do you get your hair so perfect? It looks so fluffy. It just does that. Like, it's annoying. I'll try to like make it not that and it'll be like, nope. Danielle Don't Want to Say Sorry says, do you accept gay and lesbians? I do. Of course. Lindsay Not Telling says, if you could trade YouTube for anything, what would it be? I don't think I would because this is like really, really fun and it's like all I do for fun really. Like I don't like to play games or anything that much. I like to make YouTube videos and that's okay, that's just what I do. P.S. You're awesome. I love the way you dealt with the hate in episode 3. You like Doctor Who, right? What do you think? I don't know what you mean by that. This one's from First Last. Calling your subscribers friends doesn't connect you anymore with it. I can already tell this is hate. And you know, I'm just gonna say this. If you don't like my videos, don't watch them. You know, criticizing a 16-year-old on how he makes videos on the internet doesn't make you any better of a person. So I don't really care about your opinion, because, I mean, that's your opinion, and it doesn't really dictate how I live my life. So, yeah, if you could just not watch my videos, that's cool, you know? I don't mind. It's not gonna hurt my feelings. Just, you know, keep to yourself, right? Andrew Kroger says, have you ever said something mean to someone and immediately regretted it? Actually I have. I think everyone's said things that they've regretted, but I don't like to hurt people's feelings. I don't like to say things that would make anyone sad, so I do regret a lot of the things I say. Emily says, are you really a ninja? I wish. When did you find out what pansexual meant? I don't know. It's not really that hard. Wolfie says, hey, in your first Ask video, you answered one of my questions, and this is probably going to be awkward to read, but that made me feel so cool, because no YouTuber has ever answered any of my questions in a video before. But with all that aside, my friend, her name is Dark Rose, and I have a random question for you. Do you know what K-pop is? Of course I know what K-pop is. Shiden says, have you ever had sex before? Yes I have. Shiden also says, do you believe in love at first sight? Of course. I think love at first sight is very relevant, and it's foolish, yeah, but I think it exists. Shiden says, opinion on potatoes. What is with the internet and potatoes right now? I don't understand. I mean, potatoes, they make french fries and hash browns and all these cool things. I get it, but I don't understand. Cherry says, you're hot, mate. Thanks, mate. 8 out of 8, no hate. I ruined it. Who in your family so you trust the most and why? My mom, because, it's my mom. Do you wash the Trust Me I'm a Ninja t-shirt? Just wondering, because it seems like you wear it a lot. Yeah, I wash all my shirts, like, just from wearing them for one day, but I make a lot of videos in one day, so, like, I'll wear the same shirt in a lot of my videos because I made them all in the same time. Ashley, I Love YouTube says, I love you and your videos. What is your favorite movie? I think Talladega Nights is one of them because it's really funny. Bear Girl says, Zen, if you're going to have twins, fraternal boy and girl, what would their names be? Probably Ashton and, like, Katie, I think. Bear Girl says, how old was the youngest person you dated and how old was the oldest person you dated? Well, I'm not V1I, so the youngest girl I dated, who was younger than me, was like a year and a half younger, and the oldest person I dated was a year older than me, so it's very, very in my age range. Bear Girl says, what is your favorite show? Adventure Time, because it's just really, it's a really great cartoon, and I don't know why anyone could not like it. Nathan Navy says, have you ever kissed a boy before? Yeah, when I was 14. Oxy says, fuck you, trap is amazing. JK, I love you, so anyway, what has been your most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to you? You know, I'm not even gonna say it, I'm just gonna put a video right here. Lillian says, describe your perfect girl. Someone I love for who they are and someone who loves me for who I am. Describe your perfect guy, the same thing. Do you have a religion? No, I do not, because religion is violent and unnecessary. Tay Tokyo Ghoul fan says, hi, so my question for you is what are some tips for starting a YouTube channel? This is a very common question. You see, YouTube isn't really, there's no way to start a YouTube channel. Basically, you should just try to have some decent quality equipment and just talk or do whatever you want to do. There's no right or wrong way. Do you know what anime is? Of course. If so, which one is your favorite? Attack on Titan. Would you ever do a collab with one of your subscribers? Yeah, I'm always up for collabs, but people will be like, do you want to do a collab? And I'll be like, sure, what do you want to do? And they're like, I don't know. If you're gonna do a collab with me, you have to be prepared. You have to already know what you want to do. You can't just be like, eh. Also, your videos are awesome and funny to watch. Thank you! So with that, I finished this. I hope I didn't... my camera died and a lot of things happened while making this video, so I hope it didn't end too badly. So with that, I will leave you guys. Oh my god.